Hello everyone, and thank you so much for inviting me to speak at your event today, and I'm so sorry of course that I can't be there in person, but we all understand why. But nevertheless, I'm very delighted to be supporting this event. We know that air pollution is the single greatest environmental risk to human health, and although air pollution has reduced significantly since 2010, there is more to do. That's why we have a clear ambition and policy agenda to improve air quality, backed up by significant investment. In 2019, we published the Clean Air Strategy, which the World Health Organization welcomed as an example for the rest of the world to follow. The strategy aims to cut air pollution and save lives. It focuses on emissions from a wide range of sources, setting out the comprehensive action required across all parts of the economy to reduce air pollution and the impact on the public's health. Our landmark Environment Bill delivers key aspects of this strategy, the first Environment Bill in over 20 years, and it's one of the biggest pieces of legislation to go through our Parliament in recent time. The bill will require government to set new ambitious targets to reduce air pollution and create new powers to enforce environmental standards for vehicles and non-road mobile machinery. It will also ensure that local authorities and their delivery partners have a clear framework and simple to use powers for tackling air pollution in their areas. In particular, the bill makes it simpler and easier for local authorities to collaborate with other partners to tackle localised sources of damaging air pollutants. The bill has been progressing through Parliament and its passage will resume in the next session. The new measures and powers introduced through the bill will be crucial in driving further improvements to air quality. However, as outlined in the Clean Air Strategy, this is only part of the story. We also need to see system-wide action across all parts of the UK economy to respond to the air quality challenge. We have a clear pipeline of action to continue reducing emissions to improve air quality for all. This includes controlling emissions from domestic burning, establishing new air quality targets, tackling emissions of ammonia, and continuing to deliver reductions from industry and establish regulatory certainty through UK best available techniques. Business has a critical role to play in delivering on this ambitious on all of our ambitions in terms of air quality, and through our work with industry partners we're driving down industrial emissions across the UK. For instance, the UK has been at the forefront of continually reducing industrial pollution as industry improves its environmental performance. However, we also need to focus on emissions at the local level, and business can help us to understand how to address these localised sources. Evidence is critical here, and I'm delighted to see that DPD have been using their fleets to measure air particulates in real time. This is a terrific example of the private sector leading the way with innovative data capture, and I'm really looking forward to reading Dr. Pope's analysis of the data. This past year, there have of course been challenges due to coronavirus-19, but we have seen positive changes. More people are engaging in active travel and reaping the physical and mental health benefits. And we want to lock in these behavioural changes, for instance, creating a new era for walking and cycling. This matters because, as many of you will be aware, one of the most pressing air quality priorities is to bring nitrogen dioxide levels within legal limits. To achieve this, we're working with local authorities where there are high levels of NO2, with £818 million set aside to help achieve reductions. And the first clean air zone is being implemented in Bath on March the 15th, followed by one in Birmingham on June the 1st. A significant next step in delivering cleaner air. For the local authorities implementing clean air zones, the goal is clear: for cleaner vehicles and greater use of public transport, cycling and walking to drive down harmful levels of pollution. And we recognise that there is a cost for the private sector, which is why we've been engaging nationally to not only understand that challenge, but also to learn how companies are rising to the challenge to overcome obstacles. And obviously we can learn lessons from the good work that's already been done. For the last mile, from the last mile delivery to fleet upgrades, we are seeing business change in preparation for clean air zones, which will help drive down emissions. But there is still more to do, and funding is available through the Clean Air Zone local authorities to support businesses to upgrade to adapt their vehicles. And the Clear Air Zone digital service allows businesses to upload and check the compliance of their vehicles in one go. And my call to you is to check the websites and start preparing and engage with us on what other support you might need to make this whole system work smoothly.